I close my eyes and trust your plan.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my first YouTube video. My name is Jasmine, and today we will be doing a Q&A just so that y'all can get to know me. If y'all gonna be watching my YouTube videos, you should know a little bit about me. We're gonna be answering some questions today. I had asked my Instagram, just send me some questions that people would want to know if they're watching somebody's YouTube, so we're gonna get into that. We're gonna start off with like the basics, because just to get them out the way. So the first question is, how old are you? I'm 19 years old. Probably just put this with the birthday question. My birthday is May 21st, 2004. Save the date. And I am a Gemini. I just love being a Gemini, honestly. And I get along with other Geminis. Honestly, we're just the best people to communicate with, interact with, party with, all that. Get you a Gemini. How tall are you? I am 5'6". So I was gonna say 5'5", but honestly, every single time I go to the doctor, it's something different. I feel like I'm 5'6". Compared to my friends, it's given 5'6", so I'm just 5'6". Favorite food? I don't have a favorite food. I feel like overall though, it would be Caribbean food. I love being Caribbean specifically because of the food. We have the best food. It's better than soul food, and that's just that. Caribbean food is better than soul food. And let me get this out the way, y'all. Being that this is my first YouTube video, I'm still warming up to the camera, so I apologize if it seems like I'm just, stiff or not really giving personality. As we go along, I'll be showing way more personality and just being comfortable in front of a camera, because I really don't show my personality on YouTube, on social media for real. So I'm hoping that this, outlet will help me be more expressive and just showcase who I am for real, That goes along with this question. Somebody had asked, what made me want to start a YouTube? So that goes hand in hand with what I just said, that I wanted to start a YouTube because I always wanted to do content creation, honestly. But with the content that I was doing, I would be posting on TikTok, and I'd be posting just brands, just trying out brands or whatever. I had just recently did a TikTok on Good Molecules. They're actually really good, so tap into Good Molecules. But yeah, I was doing mini vlogs, either doing my nails or doing my hair or whatever, and that was cute and all, but I just feel like I want to create content where you could see my personality and I could interact with y'all, if that makes sense. Doing the content that I was doing was not giving that. I wasn't able to really put my creativity in it. It's very much possible, but it just wasn't working out with me. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that, but as of right now, I feel like YouTube is the easiest way to do it. And I've just been really into YouTube. All the girls that I watch, they just remind me of me. I feel like if they're flourishing in YouTube and they're just doing their thing, I could be doing my thing as well. So that's really what made me want to start YouTube. And yeah, and I don't plan on stopping it. Actually, I really do want to take this YouTube thing seriously. That's what made me want to start YouTube. What are your pet peeves? I love this question. Okay, so my pet peeves would be childish things. Really, I'm not into the childish stuff. Just arguing over petty stuff, or just not being mature about the way you handle things or do things. That's a really big pet peeve for me, because I feel like that tells me a lot about your character. And just, I'm trying not to be offensive, but yeah. Another pet peeve, when people ignore me. Be for real. Ignoring somebody, be for real. It's nothing to communicate. I feel like personally, whether it's good or bad communication, you're still communicating. I feel like not communicating at all just doesn't really give anybody clarity or any type of understanding, because people could fall out, and if you don't communicate as to why things did not work out, it's just up in the air. And I personally don't like when things is up in the air. That's another pet peeve. If you leave things up in the air, you're not meant to be in my life. No, it's just no. I need clarity, I need understanding, I need, things like that. What's something you really want to accomplish in life? This is a really good question. Something I really want to accomplish in life would be retiring my parents. That'll be my biggest accomplishment, because I grew up watching them work so hard for us, busting their ass. They was really working OD to give us everything that we need. There is nothing I could do to repay them for everything they have done for us, but that's something that I would really want to accomplish. I feel like that's when I would say, okay, yeah, I made it in life. Me retiring my parents, yeah, that would be my biggest accomplishment in life. Who's your fashion inspiration? I never really thought about having a fashion inspiration, off the top of my head I would say Tiana Taylor. That girl is fly. Like the way she dresses just is so unique to who she is. Her aura, her figure, like it just all goes together. And that's how I would go about, like if I were to, you know, get into fashion or whatever. I want my outfit to really just represent who I am as a person, just really complement my figure and complement my face. Like it just all has to go together, if that makes sense. But yeah, it would be Tiana Taylor. What is your dream travel destination? I just talked about this, but I have forgot what I said. What's that place that India had just went to, y'all? She had went to it for her birthday. Bali. Yo, like Bali. And then with the, y'all can see, y'all, like imagine that. I need that. That would be my dream vacation, with the whole pool decorated and whatnot. Dream vacation for sure. My celeb crush and why? I don't have a celeb crush, and if I did, they're probably married, so yeah. Someone I idolize and why? Okay, it sounds cliche because I had just watched the Renaissance movie, but Beyonce's work ethic is not to be fucked with. Y'all could never make me hate her. Say what y'all want about her, that woman works very, very hard. You just need to give her flowers. I don't care if you like her or not. You don't have to like her music. That girl works hard. That woman works hard. That's somebody that I would idolize in terms of work ethic. In terms of other things, I don't know. I feel like black women in general, like any black women get into the bag, somebody that looks like me, really breaking their generational curses and achieving financial freedom is somebody I idolize. And it's so many that I can name right now. But in general, I would say black women getting to the bag. Where are you from? I'm from New York. And I wouldn't want to be from nowhere else. Love where I'm from. Where do you go to school? So yeah, I go to the illustrious North Carolina A&T University. I major in entrepreneurship and I am a sophomore, so I'm in my second year. Why did you choose NCAT? I had chose NCAT because I had always wanted to go to HBCU, period. So when I was researching all the HBCUs, I had like, my top choices were FAMU, NCAT, Clark. It was Spelman, but something had thrown me off. I don't know what it was, I can't remember, but something had thrown me off, so it wasn't Spelman no more. Yeah, I think it was those four, and then I had applied to a school that was like in New York. Out of the HBCUs, when I was researching all of them, I really fell in love with NCAT. I was watching so many videos on like the experience, and I have fell in love with the school spirit. That's one thing that really drew me to NCAT, and I was researching like, you know, the various programs they had, the opportunities that students were getting. Yeah, I just really fell in love with it, honestly. Like from the jump, I knew NCAT was my number one. I prayed, I manifested, and I got in. So yeah. Somebody asked, what do you love about NCAT? I kind of explained why I love NCAT while I was, you know, explaining why I chose it. I will say that the school spirit is one thing. One thing about Aggies, oh yeah, Aggie pride. Okay, like no matter what is going on, it's really Aggie pride, and we're gonna go hard for our school period, especially during homecoming. G-Ho, greatest homecoming on earth, act like you know. When we all just come together and have a really good time, that's when I love NCAT the most. Oh wait, we're not even supposed to call the NCAT for real. It's supposed to be A&T, but everybody's like typing NCAT, so that's why I said it. But it really is supposed to be A&T, yeah. So that's why I love NCAT. That's what I would say. The next question is, what's something you can't go a day without doing? Praying. I feel like my day is not, it don't even hit the same. I pray multiple times a day, but that's something I can't go without doing. A day without praying is just like, girl, what is you doing? Like, your day is not fulfilled. It's not blessed. Anything could happen, girl. Pray and be grateful that you woke up and is here today. How do I prioritize mental health? And somebody had asked a similar question. What's my favorite thing to do when I'm feeling down? So I feel like those questions go hand in hand, so I'm gonna answer both. How I prioritize my mental health and like cope with it would be, as of right now, it has been journaling. That has really helped me, just because I had went through like a little season of isolation, and that's the best way that I like managed it, because I felt like I was going through a lot of mental warfare during that season of isolation. So that's something that really helped me. But usually it would be hanging out with my friends. My love language is quality time, so really just like spending quality time with my loved ones is something that gets me out of a groove or gets me out of a bad mood, because they make me feel loved. They just bring out the best in me. So that's something I really cherish when I'm feeling down. It's just like, it brings the life back into me when I hang out with my friends. Like, it really does. Funny thing is, we be on some Drake shit after a link. We be like, we needed this. Like, it just be so corny. That's how I cope with my mental health. 5 non-negotiables. I'm not sure if that means in a relationship or if that's regarding life in general. I guess I'll answer like in a relationship point of view. 1, if it's not God-driven, I don't want it. It's just not gonna work. We're not gonna work. If you're not God-fearing, if you're not, I just need somebody that's religious. Another non-negotiable would be intellect. As a Gemini, I need an intellect. I need somebody to stimulate my mind. I need good conversation. I need somebody to teach me things. Like, that's something that's a non-negotiable. Like, just get my brain cells working. Like, that's something that I need. Like, I get bored fast if you're not like stimulating me, or if we're not having intellectual conversations, and if we're talking about the same bullshit every day, we're not gonna work. I'm not interested. Another non-negotiable. A pessimist. I do not like pessimists. Just in general, with people that complain a lot, no. You will need to be optimistic about life, especially because I am so big on the power of the tongue. Like, you can't speak just anything into the air. So if you're a pessimist and you're constantly speaking of lack or of negativity, walking by sight and not by faith, yeah, we're not gonna work. I can't do it. That's another non-negotiable. What am I on my 4th? Yeah, my 4th, right? Yeah, my 4th. Okay, my 4th non-negotiable would be, I would think it's just universal. Like, it's just a unspoken thing, but you would be surprised. So I'm gonna just say it. You cannot be corny in the slightest bit. Everything, I get the ick really bad. You can't be corny in the slightest bit. Like, down to what you post, down to what you say, down to like the mannerisms. It's a non-negotiable. Get that shit together. We are way too grown to be doing day room shit. Like, no. My last non-negotiable would be taking life too seriously. I feel like if you can't laugh for shit, can't crack a joke for shit, we don't gotta talk. Like, I'm not about to deal with no Debbie Downer ass nigga. Laugh a little, feel me? How have I managed life in school? That is a very good question, because I am still trying to manage life in school. I currently work full-time at the European Wax Center as a guest service associate. No, I do not wax coochie. That's the first question everybody has when I tell them I work at the European Wax Center. Like, girl, you know I'd have to be licensed to do that. Do I look licensed right now as a full-time college student? Be for real. I am still learning. In terms of what I'm going through in life, I feel like balancing life and school has been the biggest challenge. One of my goals for 2024 would be to know how to manage my time, prioritize what needs to get done. That would be my biggest goal of 2024, is time management. I'm turning 20 next year, so that's something that I need to get together soon. So I can't answer that question right now, but just know that I am still learning and it's gonna get done. What is my biggest goal of 2024? My biggest goal of 2024 is to meet God halfway, working hard at all my new endeavors. As long as I put the effort in, that it's no limitation to where God will put me. Just making sure that I stick to my word, consistency, time management, and meeting God halfway. And actually having a stronger relationship with him. I feel like my relationship with him could be way stronger than it is right now. So that is another goal that I have for 2024. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think 2024 is gonna be a good year, and you know, your goals and whatnot, because I want to hear how we're stepping into 2024. You know, I just feel like it gives transformation. I had just watched a video that, you know, you should set your word for 2024 soon. So my word for 2024 is transformation. Y'all figure out y'all word, drop it down in the comments. Somebody said, what's something you think people wouldn't expect to know about you? There's a lot y'all don't know about me, but I'll probably just say the thing that people be most shocked about when I tell them is that I am Haitian. Zo life. Yeah, I am Haitian. I love being Haitian. The music, the food, top tier. And the reason why I say people wouldn't expect is because I've gotten so many nationalities that was not Haitian. When like people try and guess what my nationality is, I heard a couple of things, but Haitian was not one of them. Well, we'll set the record straight now. I am Haitian. Bigs up. Are you in a relationship? No, I am not in a relationship. Honestly, I'm not ready for a relationship, so I'm not looking for one. And that is the last question. I hope I covered like a good amount of stuff for y'all to get to know me. If I forgot anything, y'all let me know in the comments. I'll probably do a part 2. In general, y'all gonna get to know me way more as I post more, you know. It's just gonna be a journey. Like, as of right now, this is who I am. It's very nice to meet y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed my very first YouTube video. And that'll be all for today. Bye, you guys.